Welcome to this week's edition of the Dakota Angler 2-Minute Fishing Report. Well, what a difference a week makes. Who would have thought that we would have been ice fishing this quick with this amount of ice when we were talking last week? Obviously we talked about it getting colder, and this weatherman was right, but you didn't need to be a weatherman to make that type of forecast. But boy, I tell you what, it's been a long time since we have seen this amount of ice, and I'm talking good quality ice this time of year. And I'm not, I just hope it continues, and it looks like the weather forecast is going to cooperate with that. But the main thing is now this time of year is people are starting to push it just a little bit. Be aware of that, that some of the main lakes, the big lakes, like Bay, Bitter, even Thompson, Ponset, there may be some spots of open water are definitely lesser thickness because of a lot of snow geese keeping those bodies of water open a little bit longer. So be aware of that. And especially the further north you go, let's say north of Highway 12, Highway 14, you're going to run into a little bit more snow, and so it's going to be harder to see those pockets of poorer ice quality. So be aware of it. Again, use caution. A lot of people are out there on the smaller sloughs and the bays of these larger lakes and having success, whether or not you're talking about the dry lakes up in the northeastern part of the state, or whether or not you're also at Goose. There's also been producing some nice walleyes, as well as a few perch being caught there. But a lot of people are getting out this past weekend and coming back saying, hey, there's no problem with the ice in the lakes that I went out to. But the main thing is when you go out, check the quality of the ice, check the thickness of the ice by drilling a few holes as you go, making sure you have a spud bar, your safety cleats on there, as well as your safety picks around your neck, just in case you do fall out. But again, it really seems like the ice fishing season has begun in earnest, and the fish are starting to cooperate a little bit. This front was so strong that it really knocked down the fish on Sunday. A lot of people were saying that they were marking a lot of fish, but just couldn't entice them to bite. But I think, again, once this weather begins to stabilize, you'll start to see that bite take off. So again, be smart out there, but start to enjoy that great quality of ice that we haven't seen around here in an awfully long time. In this week's edition of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the ice fishing clothing that we sell here at Dakota Angler. There's a lot of brands that are out there when we're talking about ice fishing suits, such as Eskimo, Clam, Strike Master, also Striker. And the one we're going to highlight tonight is Striker. It's been around for a while. It comes in a number of different lines of Strikers, such as the Hardwater, the Predator, the Climate, and then also the Apex. And the Apex is the top of the line of suit. But really the main question people might have is which one is right for you. Number one, it really depends on the type of fisherman you are, a fisherman lady or fisherwoman. It really depends on what type of activity you're doing. Are you a person that likes to sit still? Then the Hardwater may be for you, or the Predator. But if you're a run and gun fisherman, there's again a suit specifically for that. If you're cold on the water, if you're rather cold-blooded, then you'd want to have more like the Climate suit. That's a little bit warmer, plus it has the zip-out liner into it, so you can really make it fit the temperature that you want to have when you're out there on the ice. And then the Apex has all those features. It's a very comfortable suit, to say the least, and it's a very warm suit. The other thing that people may have in mind when they're looking for a suit is what is right for them, what price is right for their budget. And that's the beauty of the 4 lines of Striker suits. They're different prices, and so we can mix and match the coat with the bibs or whatever and give you the right price for what you're looking for to fit your budget. The other thing is, folks, they're all flotation. We do not carry any non-flotation suits here at Dakota Angler because of the fact that we feel the flotation is just such an inexpensive add-on to your normal suit. Years ago, it was quite a bit more expensive. Nowadays, it's negligible, and I would not even recommend anyone buying one of those suits just in case you do fall in. The flotation is a safety device that hopefully you don't ever have to worry about, but it's nice to know that it's there, just like your safety belt or your seat belt in your car. So again, keep that in mind, but make sure you stop on by here at the store. Check out the great line of Striker suits we have on hand here at the store. If you can't make it to the store, check it out online at dakotaangler.com. Also, keep in mind that we have a few closeouts of Striker clothing from last year. So if you're looking for a great suit, a great coat, at a very, very great price, stop on by here at the store, and we'll definitely, hopefully, get you set up with a suit that fits your budget. But again, if you have any questions, give us a call at 605-336-9132. And now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, all you have to do is send it to me, and you can do that by sending it to todd@dakotaangler.com. And folks, obviously, before we end this week's report, I want to remind you that if you can't make it to the store here, I know a lot of you have tried or would like to, but just a little bit too far away. Remember our website. Everything that is on the store floor is also available on our website, and we'll ship it out to you the next day. If you have any questions about what you see on the website or what you may not see on the website, feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132. But it's a great way to get the latest ice fishing equipment at a great price. So again, check it out, dakotaangler.com. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report. For Dakota Angler, I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, folks, and as always, stay healthy and stay safe.